The topic we chose is the economics of subdivided housing in Hong Kong. Subdivided housing are illegally partitioned, cramped living spaces. They represent the extreme end of Hong Kong's housing spectrum, shattering the city's most vulnerable residents. Tens of thousands are estimated to live in these conditions. And in this presentation, we will explore the economic drivers fueling this crisis, analyze its societal consequence, and critically evaluate potential policy intervention like rent control. The cause is about rising mortgage rates. This pushes a larger population into the rental market, creating a significant demand shock. Increased demand without sufficient supply has driven rental prices to record highs. Stagnant wages for low-income groups combined with high inequality, forcing many into substandard subdivided units as they are priced out of the formal rental market. And now, let's pass the mic to Serena to talk about the profit motives and its social causes.
Owners of subdivided flats want to maximize income. They modify the flats illegally to increase the quantity of subdivided flats. However, owners often build illegal partitions without permits or regard of safety codes. This strategy causes server overcrowding and poor maintenance. This rentalist pursuit of profit directly lowers tenants' living standard. Deferred maintenance creates a health and safety issues that do not just harm residents, but degrade the quality of life of the entire surrounding community. It leads to negative externalities, such as fire risk, pest spread, weakens building structures, and noise pollution. It increases healthcare spending, higher fire service costs, and a measurable decline in urban quality of life of all residents. To improve efficiency, government need to correct market failures. By enforcing safety standards and unit limits, this forces landlords to internalize external costs, reducing poor quality housing, and ultimately improving overall economic efficiency for society. Next, I will pass the mic to Cherry.
Let's start with a policy aimed at fairness. Rent price ceilings. The core goal is to reduce inequality. High housing costs push low-income families to the edge of a cliff. So, a legal rent limit is meant to make housing affordable. In theory, it sets rent below market price, directly boosting tenants' disposable income and easing their financial burden. And the result? A measurable drop in overall income inequality. But this fairness comes with a critical catch. Let's look at the unintended consequences. Rent limit set below market price creates long-term crisis for housing markets. First, maintenance incentives collapse. Landlords can't get back repair costs with limited rent, so they stop investing in taking care of their properties. Overall, this leads to worsening problems like declining housing quality, falling apart buildings, and even fire hazards that harm entire communities. To make this concrete, think of the dog park dilemma, a simple analogy for externalities and policy solutions. Negative externality. Dog owners who skip cleaning up get personal benefit, but everyone else pays for a dirty park. Government intervention. Fix this with 3 steps. Clear rules, like regulation. Free bags, and maybe fines. Positive outcome. The park becomes clean and enjoyable for all. This mirrors how we fix housing market's failures. Address externalities, align incentives, and balance fairness with sustainability. We will have Ashley to conclude for us next.
A price ceiling below market rates creates an extra shortage, intensifying landlords and tenants to bypass the law and fueling the growth of black markets. They will earn from key money, or furniture fee, or even inflated management fees. The actual living cost may be underestimated, going against the purpose of price ceiling and exploiting the vulnerable populations it was meant to protect. In conclusion, we have gone through subsidized housing in different aspects. The problem of subsidized housing is definitely a protracted malady. The government needs to tackle root causes like the lack of affordable housing supply, but to improve affordability often have unintended consequences that harm vulnerable populations, which is the largest challenge facing. That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.